Hi guys, this is Dia and welcome to Mom and Me. Today's video is second video in my recipe compilation series. The last video was 7 lunch or dinner ideas. In case you missed that video, I will share the link in the description box below. So in today's video, I will share these recipes. 2 styles of red sauce pasta, one with veggies and another with hidden veggies. Pasta alla norma, baked macaroni, pizza and lasagna. Please don't forget to save this video in your liked video list to refer the recipes as and when you need. So let's begin with the recipe number 1. Red sauce vegetable pasta. Let's start with the tomato sauce, for which I'm blending tomato from cans. I used to buy ready-made pasta sauce before, but making it from tomato cans is 1,000 times better than using store-bought pasta sauce. Trust me, give it a try. To make pasta, add olive oil in a deep pan, add minced garlic and roast it. That roasted garlic gives a really nice and distinct flavor. So make sure to turn it a little brown. Now add onions and capsicum and saute it and take it off the oil. We want veggies to be crispy and crunchy and not soggy, so make sure to take them off. Now add tomato puree and you have to cook this until the oil releases, or at least 15 to 20 minutes on low flame once it comes to the boil, and make sure to cover the lid as it will splatter a lot and create a mess everywhere. So make sure to use a deep pan. Now add Italian herbs, salt and pepper, and once the sauce is cooked, add pasta of your choice. I am adding spaghetti today, but penne works best. I ran out of it, so using spaghetti pasta. Now finally add the veggies as well and your yummy mouth-watering pasta is ready. Shave some parmesan or cheddar cheese on top and there you go. Another recipe is red sauce pasta with hidden veggies. So to a blending jar, I am adding capsicum and carrots. You can take a little beetroot as well. It will give nice bright red color to the pasta. Blend all the vegetables, just adding a little water. Now take a pan, add olive oil. I'm using some chili infused and garlic rosemary olive oil here. You can just use regular olive oil and add garlic and rosemary herb into it, which I went ahead and added anyways. Now we'll add the blended veggies and saute for a few minutes. Next I will add 1 can of macro tomato puree. I always use macro as it's organic and it does not has that red color in it like other brands seem to have. Now add the tomato puree and cook it until the oil separates. Add some Italian herb mix, salt and black pepper. Add boiled penne pasta and the pasta is ready. It literally took me 15-20 minutes because I had no energy to make anything else today, so this worked perfect for me as well. Serve it with some shredded cheese on the top and your kids will not only finish this plate but ask for more. Pasta alla norma. Let's look at my version of pasta alla norma. First, we will flavor the olive oil with garlic and rosemary. I will not chop the garlic but crush it. We only need 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Next, I will heat some olive oil and heat it actually on low flame. I'm using garlic rosemary olive oil here, but this is very mild, so I'm going to add more flavor to it. But you can also use non-flavored olive oil too, as we are seasoning it anyway with garlic and rosemary. Once oil has heated a little, I will add garlic and rosemary and roast them slightly. Then I will turn the flame off and leave it aside at least for 30 to 40 minutes so that the flavor gets infused into the oil. Next, I will slice an eggplant and roast it in the same olive oil that we just seasoned. I took out half of the oil and used the other half to roast the eggplant and later the cherry tomatoes as well. Once eggplants are roasted, I will sprinkle some salt and pepper. Next, I will slice some cherry tomatoes into halves and roast them in the same pan as it will add more flavor to it. Now add both eggplant and cherry tomatoes to the garlic and rosemary olive oil and mix well. Lastly, I will add boiled pasta and mix it again. I am using fettuccine pasta here. You can use even spaghetti if you like. Now, before serving the pasta, I will crumble some feta cheese and some sliced olives on the top. And there you go, yummy pasta alla norma is ready. My kids love this pasta and keep asking for more feta cheese on the top. So give this a try and I'm sure your family is gonna love it. Next recipe is baked macaroni, kids special. To make baked macaroni, soak 1 cup macaroni pasta in hot water for 1 hour. You don't have to boil it. Soaking for an hour is just fine. Now I will make the white sauce. To make this sauce, I will take 2 tablespoon butter. To this, I will add 2 tablespoon white flour and roast till it's nicely done. Now add around 350 ml of milk, but make sure to add in 3 batches so that it does not form any lumps. Cook the sauce till it slightly thickens. Now add pasta and cook for another few minutes. Sauce should not be too thick or too runny. Now turn the flame off and add sliced canned pineapple. Make sure to add only after you turn the flame off, otherwise sometimes pineapple turns bitter. Now add to baking tray and top it with cheese. I use 70-30 combination of cheddar and mozzarella cheese. Bake for 5 to 7 minutes till cheese is golden brown. Grill for last few minutes and yummy baked macaroni is ready. I bet your kids will love it. Vegetable pizza. First step is making pizza dough the night or evening before. The more pizza dough rise, the base will turn out light and fluffy. So I'm making the pizza dough here, for which I've taken 3 cups of plain flour or maida, 1 cup of semolina and 2 cups of wheat flour. You can take just plain flour or self-raising flour if you don't want to use the other flours, but I just try to add as many flours just to make it a little more healthier. Next, I will take a cup and add 2 teaspoons of yeast to it and add 1 cup warm water. Mix it well and add little salt and sugar to activate the yeast. Once yeast is activated, it will form froth on the top. Now use this to knead the dough. I will add 1 cup water at a time and I ended up using around 3.5 cups of water, and this is how much is left from the last cup I took. Lastly, grease the dough with olive oil generously. The dough should not be hard at all. It should be soft and gooey and should stick to your hand when kneading. This will help make light base and not very heavy on stomach. Cover it and leave it overnight to rise. Now I will also make the healthier version of pizza sauce. My kids prefer cheese pizza, so I hide veggies in the sauce so that I do not worry about less fiber content in their pizza. So I will cut some capsicum, beetroot and carrot into small cubes and pressure cook them for around 3 whistles. I will add 1 cup of water to help them soften. Once the veggies are boiled, I will mash them using a potato masher and add 1 can of tomatoes to it. I will now puree the entire sauce using a hand blender and add herbs and spices to it. I'm adding crushed black pepper, Italian herb mix and salt. You can add chili flakes if you want some extra kick. Now pizza sauce is ready. I will cover and refrigerate it and it's ready to use next morning. Making the sauce the night before helps infuse all the flavors of herbs in the sauce, giving your pizza restaurant style flavor. Next day, the most important step is to release the air from the dough and knead it using some dusting flour for around 5 minutes. I literally start the timer of 5 minutes. This kneading makes the dough smooth, and now if you want a soft base pizza, roll the dough into roti and dust it with flour on top and the bottom and leave it to rise again for few hours, which is why I do this first thing in the morning, the day I'm making the pizza for lunch. When the roti rise again, the air bubbles makes the pizza bread light and deep pan. If you prefer thin crust, then make thin roti when you're actually making the pizza and poke some holes in it using a fork and the base will not rise. So now you know everything that I know about pizza making. I use this pizza oven to make pizza and love the results. I have preheated it and now I will add few pinches of coarse semolina at the bottom so that the base does not stick. Rest is easy. Add base, top it up with tomato sauce, cheese, olives or any toppings of your choice. You can add cherry tomatoes and bocconcini cheese to the margherita pizza as well, but today I'm keeping it simple. Lastly, I will pick some fresh basil and a yummy pizza is ready. I later made jalapeno pizza for myself as I love the spiciness in the jalapenos. vegetable lasagna. Now let me share vegetable lasagna recipe. It turned out amazing and I recommend all you guys to give this a try. So I have kept a big pot of water for boiling the lasagna sheets. Make sure to add salt, oil and keep stirring the lasagna sheets once you add them. Otherwise they will stick to each other and it will be a disaster. It has happened to me in past, so make sure to stir them frequently. While pasta is boiling, I will chop all the required vegetables and make the red sauce. So to make the red sauce, I have taken 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. To this, I will add 3 cloves of minced garlic and saute it till it's brown. Then I will add half red onion and saute it till it's translucent, which will take around a minute. Next, I will add finely chopped carrots and zucchini and saute them for a minute too. Finally, adding finely chopped capsicum and half cup sweet corn. You don't want to cook all the veggies, they should be sauteed but still crunchy. I will now add 1 can of macro tomato puree and simmer this sauce till the tomatoes are cooked through. Meanwhile, I will take the pasta sheet off the water and drain all the excess water. I will run the pasta sheets under cold water, separate all the sheets and lay them on the chopping board so that they do not stick to each other. Now time to assemble. I will take a baking tray and put a layer of tomato sauce over which I will lay the first layer of pasta. Now I will add a layer of ricotta cheese and I will add mozzarella cheese on top of that. If you do not have ricotta cheese, you can make white sauce just how we make the white sauce for baked macaroni. That will work too. Now you have to repeat the process 3 times: tomato sauce, then pasta, then ricotta cheese, then a layer of cheese, and your lasagna is ready to go into the oven. I hope you liked all the recipes shared and will definitely consider liking and sharing this video, and don't forget to subscribe to Mom and Me. Bye for now.